Hi guys, it's Liz and welcome back to another episode of Plant One on Me, easy plant-based cooking. So for today, I am going to make something again that is simple, easy, just like the name says. I am going to make vegan sushi. So I know I loved sushi before I went plant-based, and I still like it, and I'm going to show you how I make it. So let's look down at the ingredients that I have here. This is some pickled ginger. I like to use this. It comes in a jar that looks like this. This is the one I use. You don't have to use this one, but I get this kind of in an Asian market, and I like that. I have some cucumber and some carrots that I did in my mandolin that you saw in the last episode, the mandolin. This is avocado and mango. I really like that combination as well. And this is some sweet potato. And I have some brown sushi rice. You could use white sushi rice or brown, whichever you prefer. I just happen to have some brown, so I used it. And this is some soy sauce and some wasabi that I could use for later. I'll show you. I kind of use this wasabi because it's easy and it just, you know, in a tube you just kind of squeeze it out. Also, I get this in the Asian market. It's pretty simple to use. Anyhow, so in the past, I used to make my sushi in one of these things and then just kind of roll it up, you know? And I find that it's hit or miss. Sometimes it comes out really okay and looks good, and sometimes it does not. So I recently bought a product called Easy Sushi, and I'm going to use that today. It's really kind of cool. It's not all that expensive, and I really like it. So it comes like this. It's this plastic deal, and it comes with one of these things that wipes off pretty easily. And I just put it like that, okay? And hopefully, you know, I've only used it maybe 3 or 4 times, so hopefully it's going to come out okay. I use nori, which are just like sheets that you roll, seaweed sheets that you roll. I kind of see which way it rolls, and so I put it on like this. There's these little grooves in here, and you know, maybe after I do this I could make one in the bamboo just so you can kind of see. Let me grab a spoon. Sorry, I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be. But anyway, so we're going to start out with putting some, I'm just going to wet my hands. We're going to start out with putting some rice in these little grooves. So it's good to have wet hands when you do this, because sticky rice, guess what, it tends to stick. So, so I'm going to go ahead and put some rice here. And I'm not a professional sushi maker, as you might think I am by watching me here, but trust me, I am not. Okay, so so we're just going to go ahead and fill up these little sort of crevices. There's these dips in here, these crevices, and I'm going to just fill it up with rice. I'll wet my hands again because it is sticky. And okay, there you go. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is sort of never going to be perfect, so this is good enough. Okay, so I do that. So the first one I'm going to make, I'm going to do some, I'll do one side with cucumber. And by the way, you could use absolutely any filling you like. Like if you hate cucumber, don't use cucumber. I have a friend who hates cucumber. She shouldn't use it. If you don't mind cucumber, then use it, but it could be any of these things. These are just things I happen to have and that I also like, so that's what I'm using. I also like the pickled ginger, so I'm going to add some of that in here, just because I want to show you kind of how simple this really is to do. Put one more carrot over here. Okay, so hopefully this will work out okay, but you know, if it doesn't, then I won't give up and I'll do it again. Okay, so here we are. So I'm going to fold this over like this, and then there's this like thingy here, and I just pull it, and you could see hopefully that it, ta-da, there it is. Okay, I'm going to get a knife. Here we go. And And let me cut it. So sometimes, like this is sort of okay, but it's good to wet this. I'm just wetting it a little bit with my fingers, and then it will stick. Then it will stay closed, okay? I am getting a cutting board, so give me 1 second. I will be right with you. Okay, here we go. This is a cutting board that I want to use, and I am going to cut it into 8 pieces. So that's sort of a normal size sushi. A little bit of a loud cutting board here, but anyway, you kind of get the idea. I'm going to show you inside so you can see kind of what it looks like. That's what it looks like, okay? And you get the idea. I could cut this up in 8 pieces, and that will be one of the sushi rolls, okay? I will make another one, and this one is going to be with the avocado and the mango, but I'm going to make this one in the bamboo because not everybody's going to have this product. By the way, this is what it came in case you want to see that. It's called Easy Sushi. My flowers are so pretty. Look at my flowers, guys. Today is my birthday, and my husband bought me flowers. He is also my production crew. So if he can't do production, then we have no production. Okay. Thank you for those flowers. They're very, very pretty. Okay, so same idea, kind of, but you're going to see how it doesn't come out quite as beautiful because it's not the little device machine thing, but you kind of get the idea. I am going to place some rice. Okay. Oh, and you know what I didn't tell you? After the sushi is done, I like to, and you don't have to do this again, I like to sprinkle it with sesame seeds. So, yeah, if you like sesame seeds, it really does, it's nice. It's just kind of a nice accent. I buy the white roasted sesame seeds. You could also get the black roasted sesame seeds, or no sesame seeds is also fine. Okay. All right, so for this one, I am going to do avocado. And I am also going to do mango. I like the flavor of this one. It's like the sweet mango with the avocado. It's pretty good. So here we go. All right. So how you would do this, I found it hard, hence the sushi machine. But okay, your hand should always kind of be a little bit wet when you're doing this because it works better. So you roll it over, and then you kind of tuck it in. You see how I kind of like roll this thing in? I'm like squeezing and tucking it in. Okay, and then you could pull out the sushi, the bamboo part. See, and there it is. And then you just continue to roll. And again, wet your fingers. I should probably have a bowl with water, but you know, the production crew didn't get me one, so you know. Anyway. So look, so you see it's not, you know, it's not terrible. It's pretty, it's okay. And same thing, you know, make sure you have a wet knife when you cut this, because if you don't, trust me, it won't be very pretty. But yeah, here it is. So this is the mango avocado. You can kind of see what that looks like. There it is. It looks like sushi. And this is nice, you know, you guys, I bring this for potluck sometimes. People are interested in like, oh, what's vegan sushi? You know, and I usually put vegan, a little sign, even though that might seem weird, but I do that because I don't want somebody to think they're getting fish and then they're not. Okay, I'll make another one here, the last one, so you could see this one again in case you want to buy this. I got it on Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for it, maybe 20 something, $25 or something. But I use it quite a bit. Anyway, it's good for potlucks. It's good for like a light meal. You know, especially in the summertime, you don't want to turn on your stove or your oven. This is something really simple. And the good news about it is, as long as you have some nori and rice, those are the only definitive things that you need. Any toppings you get, or just whatever you happen to have in the house is fine, or not toppings, but internal ingredients, I guess is what I want to say. Whatever you're going to put in there. Okay. So there it is. So rice that kind of goes in these little kind of crevices here. And this one, this is roasted sweet potato. I took a sweet potato and I cut it in half and I put it in a 350 oven for like, depends on how big your sweet potato is, I guess, but I think this one I cooked for maybe about 40 minutes or so. And then I cut it up. I think roasted sweet potato tastes better than, you know, something cooked in a microwave or something, in my opinion. Now, I don't know what I'm going to put in this. Like, I could put some cucumber. I could throw some avocado. I mean, in other words, you could put whatever you like, okay? So I'm just kind of showing you an example of whatever you think might taste good, or something other than what I have here is also good. Okay, so again, you go forward. Now, sometimes if you put a lot in, it kind of oozes out. Don't worry about it. Okay, there it is. Ta-da, there it is. So it's pretty simple. You know, it's not a hard thing to make, and you can impress your friends. I swear to you, sometimes when I bring these, people are like, oh, you made these yourself? And I'm like, yeah, it's really pretty easy to make. You see, I made 3 different kinds. Last time I put it like on a wood board, and I made little labels to show what the filling is in each one, which is easier than trying to explain it to everybody. So I just put, like, you know, cucumber, carrot, or whatever, and that's what that one looks like inside. And then you just need some chopsticks, your soy sauce, and your wasabi, and there it is. So give it a shot, try it. If you have any questions, let me know, and otherwise, let me know how you liked it, okay? Happy cooking!